In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create charts with multiple y-axes in Matplotlib. We'll walk through a clean, reliable workflow you can reuse anytime you need to compare series that share the same x-axis but have different scales. We'll begin by initializing a Matplotlib figure and the primary axis. In code, that typically looks like creating a figure axis pair so you have a base container for your chart and your first y-axis on the left. Plot your first data set on this primary axis, set a clear X label and Y label, and pick a color for the line that you'll reuse for the left side ticks and label. Matching colors here makes it obvious which data belongs to which scale. If you like grid lines, enable them on the primary axis only. It keeps the chart readable without excessive line work. Next, create the second y-axis that shares the same x-axis. Do this by calling the twinx method on your first axis object. This produces a new axis on the right side that mirrors the x-axis while maintaining its own y scale. Plot your second data set on this right side axis. Choose a contrasting color and make the y label, tick marks, and axis spine on the right match that color. If the scales differ greatly, set separate y limits for each axis so trends are clear. Keep the grid off on the second axis. The left grid is usually enough to guide the eye. If you need a third y-axis, create another twin axis from the first one. Because the right side is already occupied, offset the new right side spine outward so it doesn't overlap the existing right axis. Move it outward by a small fixed amount so each right side scale has its own track. Ensure the new axis frame is visible and, if necessary, adjust drawing order so its ticks and spine appear cleanly. Plot the third data set on this axis, assign a distinct color, and again match the label, tick, and spine colors to the line. Color consistency is critical with multiple axes. Each line should share its color with its own Y label, ticks, and the corresponding spine. Build a single legend by collecting the line handles from each axis so viewers can quickly connect names to colors. If things feel cramped on the right, increase the right margin or use an automatic layout adjustment to create breathing room and watch for overlapping tick labels. That's the core workflow: a primary axis, one or more twin axes, careful spine offsets, and consistent color matching for a clear multi-scale Matplotlib chart.